There is a person you actively hate. You sabotage their career. You ruin their sleep. You leave piles of unfinished work on their desk and walk away laughing. That person is you. Tomorrow morning, every single evening, you make a series of terrible decisions. You stay up an hour too late, watching videos that mean absolutely nothing to you. And then you do it again and again until it's 3 a.m. You tell yourself, just one more. But we both know that's a lie. You leave the dirty dishes in the kitchen sink. You leave the difficult email unanswered in your draft folder. And right before you close your eyes, you say the most toxic phrase in the human language. I'll let tomorrow me handle it. You say it with a smile, as if tomorrow you is a completely different person. You treat tomorrow you like a mythical superhero. You think that when the sun rises, a magical transformation will occur. You believe tomorrow you will wake up with infinite willpower. You think he will have zero cravings, perfect focus, and the energy of a professional athlete. But tomorrow is not a magical kingdom. Tomorrow is just today, but worse. Because when tomorrow you wake up, he is already at a massive disadvantage. He is waking up with less sleep because of your choices tonight. He is waking up with a kitchen full of your garbage. He is waking up to an avalanche of stress that you purposefully deferred. Tomorrow you is not a superhero. Tomorrow you is just a tired, annoyed guy who is paying the debt for your laziness. This is the core cycle of human failure. We outsource our discipline to a version of ourselves that doesn't exist yet. Amateurs think procrastination is just laziness. It isn't. It is an act of chronological bullying. You are taking the pain of the present moment and forcing a weaker version of yourself to swallow it. This bullying is silent and constant. You create a state of high friction and mental weight. Every day you defer, the weight gets heavier. Think about the logic. If you, right now, with all your current energy, cannot bring yourself to do the task, why do you assume you will want to do it tomorrow when you are more tired? It makes no sense. The only way to win this game is to stop treating your future self like a stranger. You need to become a protective older brother to the guy who wakes up tomorrow. Imagine if a real bully came into your house right now. Imagine if he trashed your kitchen, hid your keys, and piled work on your desk. You would fight him. So stop doing it to yourself. Tonight, you are going to change the strategy. Principle 1. The evening tax. Before you are allowed to turn off your brain for the night, you must pay a tax to your future self. This tax is non-negotiable. It consists of doing exactly 3 small things that will make tomorrow easier. Clean the workspace. Lay out the clothes. Write down the single most important task on a blank card. We're building a writer's bridge. This is how we stack the momentum from today and prevent tomorrow's routine from starting at 0. You are not doing these tasks to be a good worker. You are doing them as a favor for a friend. When tomorrow he wakes up and sees a clean desk, he doesn't feel dread. He feels respected. Principle 2. Close the escape hatches. Procrastination requires an exit route. It requires a phone within arm's reach, a browser tab left open to a distraction, or a television remote on the table. You must barricade these routes before you go to bed. Put the phone in a 9 p.m. lock time cage. Once it's locked, it is locked. Close every single tab on your computer screen. Lock your keys inside your gym locker if you have to. Do not rely on your morning brain to make good choices. Morning brains are weak, cold, and desperate for comfort. Design the room so that failing is annoying. If your phone is across the house, turning off your alarm requires walking. Once you are walking, you have already won the first battle. Principle 3. Build a time bridge. When you stop working today, do not stop at a clean break. Stop in the middle of a sentence. Go so far as to break the pencil. Leave the spreadsheet half filled. Leave the document open with the cursor flashing right after an incomplete thought. Writers call this leaving water in the well. The hardest part of any task is the friction of starting from zero. If you open your computer tomorrow and see a blank white page, your brain freezes. But if you open it and see an incomplete sentence, your brain immediately wants to finish it. You have lowered the activation energy to zero. You have built a bridge from today's momentum straight into tomorrow's routine. Stop looking at your life through a telescope. You don't need to fix the next 5 years. You don't even need to fix the next 5 months. You just need to manage the 24-hour border crossing. Every night, you hand the baton to the next runner. If you drop the baton tonight, the runner tomorrow falls flat on his face. If you pass it cleanly, he hits the ground sprinting. The runner doesn't only run, he sprints past his own reflection, showing determination. Stop being a bully to the person you are becoming. Be his investor instead. Pay the tax tonight. Clear the desk. Close the tabs. Finally, you can stand proudly, with your hands on your hips, next to a ghost version of yourself, showing you have united present you and tomorrow you, and let the next guy win.